Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a fantastic trading day today. Today was a good day on the market. We saw the markets move upwards, and I'm going to go into detail on a few of the indices and how they did and what I expect to happen in the future and what to watch for. So today on Wednesday, I personally had a 1.58% gain. Month to date, that put me at a 2.70% gain. And year to date, I am personally at a 68.67% gain. So moving right along. Need to get at least above 300% for this year. At least that's what I'd like to do. Hopefully all of you are having a good year so far also. Before we get going, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please consider subscribing and turning on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. And also, if you could comment in the section down below, I want to hear from you. I want to hear your questions. And if you're wanting me to look up a stock or at least get my opinion on anything or any type of strategy, that is the place to do it. Please reach out in the comment section down below. Okay, so let's start with our review. And this is going to be a fast video tonight. And I'm not even going to have a lot of editing, or probably not even any editing on this video, but I think it's more important that I get it out in a timely fashion and get it out tonight. So let's review. Number 7 on the top 7 list is SAFE. Today it finished down 1.80, but in after hours, just now, it just happened, we had 3 more days of insider activity reported. Now we are up to 11 days in a row of insider activity reported. Safehold eventually is going to move up, and so far the volume from iStar in that they're buying is over 10% of the average volume, and so that is pretty huge, and I think that buying pressure is going to take this stock into the stratosphere, especially as this continues. You will want to get in for the ride. Number 6 is MGTA. Today finished up 2.01%. Number 5 was VNRX, finished up 2.84%. Number 4 was RPRX, finished down 0.92%. Number 3, LFMD, and I am still nicely up in this stock, but it had a rough day today. Finished down 5.50%. There's no news. There's been lots of insider activity. To me, it makes absolutely no sense. I'm just holding and seeing what happens. I'm expecting to see more insider activity. If I see that, then I expect for this to recover greatly tomorrow. So this is one to watch definitely for a either get out of or renewed interest in. So that's one to watch. Number 2 is CLRB, finished down today 0.64%. And number 1 finally had a good day. AUTL finished up 3.07%. I have very high conviction in this one. I think it's really going to run. Every once in a while I'm wrong, but I really think that this thing's going to move forward, and I think this is a good stock for you to get into. Okay, let's get to the market. Let's get to how things are looking today. We're going to cover the daily on the SPY. We're going to cover the VIX. We're going to look at the iShares Russell 2000 Trust, and we're going to look at the triple Qs. So let's get to it. Let's start with the SPY. Here we go. Okay, so as you can see here, I am still charting the Elliott wave. We got wave 1 here, wave 2 here, wave 3 here, and this choppy whipsaw wave 4 that we've had here. Now today we had a good day. We finished up 0.20%, but just barely up. But more importantly, I like this. The MACD is really closing up here, and we are getting so close to a cross. Now we still haven't had it. We are close to a cross on the MACD, and we are close to a new high. It is just a couple dollars away, so it's very, very close. And as far as my fail-safe down here at 399, we are nowhere near that, so I don't think that's going to happen. I expect this to move upwards, and momentum is moving this direction. Okay, so let's look at the VIX and see what the momentum is there. The VIX is the fear indicator, and it's important to pay attention to and look at. So today finished down 7.86%. So as the VIX goes down, the stock market tends to rally. And so this is very good news for the stock market and the overall stock market. It means that fear is leaving the market and that the sentiment is good, even with all the craziness. As long as Yellen doesn't say anything, we should have a good day tomorrow. Let's hope so. Oh my gosh. We have jobs report tomorrow and some other things going on. All right, let's go to IWM. Let's take a look at the Russell 2000 ETF. Okay, so here's what I like. I really, really like this. So this is a bunch of the small caps. And I love small cap stocks. I love small cap stocks with big catalysts like insider activity or a PDUFA run-up or a phased out run-up. Some might call them garbage stocks, but I like them because they have catalysts behind them and a reason to move upwards, and I have had so much success in trading these. Okay, so looking here, we have IWM, and we've had a MACD golden cross on the bottom. Also, we're at a 53 RSI right here. This is not overheated by any means of the imagination. Look at this beautiful, beautiful candle today. It was just absolutely gorgeous. So we finished up 1.87% in the Russell 2000 ETF, and aftermarket we're up just a tiny bit, but really liking this for a move upwards. Okay, so let's go to the triple Qs. I'm also really liking what I see here. The triple Qs, let's take a look and see what's going on. And we have a really nice, we have a MACD cross down here. So there is momentum to the upside, and also our RSI, which is a momentum indicator, has positive momentum on it also. So we got lots of momentum here. This is looking really good. Would love to see this move upwards and get a new high and continue on. Of course, I'm bullish. I want the market to do well. Okay, so I didn't sell any stocks today, so I do have a new stock pick for all of us. So let's start to talk about that. And this is a stock pick that comes from our premium room. I also shared it with our standard room this time. And this doesn't happen too often, but when it happens, it's really special. And so I haven't shared this with anybody, but this is one I've been playing the run-up on, and it's doing really, really well so far. And I expect it to really get going now that earnings has happened. The stock that I am talking about and the stock that I'm going to talk about today is Nvidia, NVDA. Okay, so they had a fantastic earnings report. Just happened. Okay, so today this finished up 0.33%. So this is a stock split run-up play. This is what this is. And I held it through earnings, and I typically don't do that. But I believe in Nvidia so much. This has been such a great stock for me over the past. I remember getting in it when it was right around $100 and riding it to the promised land after insider activity years ago, and just loving the price action on it, and I think it's going to continue. So my average in it is $605.78 per share. So far, I am personally up 3.67%. I invested once I found out that there is a 1-to-4 split coming, so that's upcoming. Analysts have an average target price of $669.16. Okay, so let's take a look here. We're on the daily chart here. We've had the MACD golden cross. Now we are a little overheated. We're up around 64. So there's a lot of excitement here about Nvidia, and but I do expect this to really continue, just like Apple did when it had its stock split, just like good old Tesla did when it had its stock split. That was so amazing. I expect Nvidia's stock split to also be very, very good. And so they've had earnings. What did they do for earnings? Well, they raised guidance. That is wonderful. Anytime you have raised guidance, I am looking to enter a stock when I see raised guidance. This is a changing fundamentals play for me. So this lines up on multiple strategies that I use each and every day. So they beat revenue. Very, very good. And they beat their EPS, highly outperformed it, and so much good. The margins were the same. You know, you'd like to see an increase in margins, but that didn't really happen. But that is okay. It did go up just a little bit above expectations. And I think with the raised guidance, the beat revenue, the beat EPS, this is now starting to run. And it's now time to get in. So if you were nervous about earnings were great. And that's just my opinion. But now that we have this stock split upcoming, and it's about a month away, I expect this to really run up into that day. Why does a stock split move upwards? Well, it's because it becomes cheaper for more people to buy. And it's the whole idea that now it's cheaper, now more people can afford to buy shares on it. You know, I like it, the $600 price. It's nice not to have to buy a ton of shares every time you go into anything. But, you know, it is, it is seen as very favorable, of course, for a stock split. All right, wishing you all the best on the stock market. I am expecting this to continue. This is the time to be in the market. I have increased, and my cash position's less than 15%. I'm feeling really, really good. I am buying off of support levels right now and watching those resistance levels, but I'm feeling really good about the overall market and gaining in confidence. Let's go make some money. What do you say? Let's have a great day and a great weekend. Anyway, I appreciate all of you, and Raythoven out.